did say I was going to take a break, but you know what? Extreme heights just drove me up the wall. So I apologize if you're watching my last stream and I was just not happy with how it ended. I was having a little bit too much fun and I wasted too much time. So what I want to do this time is I want to do it again, but I want to get it right. So pretty much what I'm going to do, because this is kind of like my playthroughs of Future World and Pickle Park, is I'm not proud of how I played them, so I want to do it again at a better time. So pretty much just to recap what I learned from the last one and when I did my last playthrough. It's still going to be up there for like another 2 weeks because I'm an affiliate now, so thank you very much for that. But if you want to see like the old playthrough, it was like a 2-hour video. I was like, I don't want to play Extreme Heights for 2 hours. But pretty much my plan is here is I want to try and get this done as fast as I can. But I'm gonna go over some stuff that I went over last time. So Extreme Heights, first off, is just really annoying. But what I want to do here is, since you have unlimited money, I'm going to terraform a lot, and that's what I did in the last one. But the problem is I made a really bad path system. So I don't want guests to get too crowded, because a lot of guests, when they get crowded, they want to leave. And I had that problem where I lost like thousands of guests. I still beat the objective just by spamming and building tons of rides. But ultimately what I want to do is I just want to make like a giant plateau or something like that, or just like terraform the crap out of this so I can build a lot of coasters and just get it over with. So what we're going to do is just going to take a look over here really quick. So yeah, so Flaming Furies are one coaster you start off with, and you can see it dips down here. So it's not great, but we do have all this area we could use here as well. So what I want to do here is terraform it. I don't want to make it, you know what, I had like it going downhill lots. Guests will lose their energy. I totally forgot about that. So they're going to lose their energy as you go all the way downhill. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to make it, I'm going to raise the level equivalent to like what about Flaming Fury is. And then from there I'll be a lot happier than before. So let's see what we got here. But we can get that taken care of. That'll be good. Okay. So I'm going to quickly just finish this off here. So let's get started. So, yeah. Pretty much this is like my second playthrough. I want to try and get it done ASAP. So this is what we're going to do here. Fury's in the way. Of course, you could beat this level without terraforming. It's just, I think it's just for now, I'm just going to do this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to just do this. Make it nice and flat and just build a bunch of pathways and stuff. And go from there. Before I do it, though, I did notice that just here, that... Okay, that's a dead end. That's probably why I remember a lot of guests were complaining about that in the last one. Just so they're not... Oh, crap. Yeah. Yeah, so again, I'm just going to hire a bunch of handymen, just as many as I possibly can. We got 40 there, and I'm going to hire a bunch of mechanics as well. I don't know if mechanics and handyman count towards the it's crowded aspect of the game, but I'm just going to hope they don't. And we're going to go right back to terraforming. Right, anyways, let's go back to terraforming here really quick. Because the guests are happy for now initially, so that's always pleasant. I mean, it's in the way. Is it in the way? I don't think it's actually in the way. I think you're just making that shit up. Okay, keep that for now. The next part we're going to do is just make a giant pathway. That's what I want to do. So again, I want to beat this. I want to get it right. It's like Pickle Park. Just, you know, I want to have a bit of more, I want to be a bit happier with how I beat it. And the last one wasn't great, so we're going to do that. Just going to beat the Actually, it's probably better to do it this way. I'll just do some zany path. You know, I don't even care. Let's just make it like a nice zany path. Oh god, yeah, that's not good. That was bad. It's gonna rain pretty soon. See. Yeah, I'm just gonna make like a big pathway just around the park here really quick. And while we're at it, all our research will go to roller coasters. And unfortunately, because we don't have a funding choice, we pretty much get it at like the default rate, I think. So you won't get some coasters in particular, like the Hyper Twister. Unfortunately, you won't get that one, which kind of sucks. I might just have to do this again. But yeah, that's just how it is. Gonna meet this again, so you don't hear the mouse clicking. Well, that sucked. Oh god, was I muted that entire time? Oh fuck. I think I was just muted that entire time. Jesus Christ. Well, anyways, I'll do a recap. So pretty much what you want to do is just... You practically just want to do window shopping for all your guests. Crap, I just realized I think I was just muted for that, like, literally the last, like, 5-10 minutes there. I'm, like, so sorry. But practically what you want to do for this level is just, you want your guests to do, like, window shopping. Like, they just go down there, check out all the rides, and just, you know, make it so that they don't get lost or stuck, and that they find a way around. Toilets and information kiosks you'll want built around the park as well. But ultimately, that's just what you want to do. So, in case I'm pretty sure I just muted myself earlier. So in case I was muted, that's all I really said. But sometimes you might have to build duplicates of rides too. It's not great. You don't ever want to have to do that. But sometimes you might find that you're having to build duplicates. The reason why you're building duplicates is just because you want to win. So, but if you keep this arrow green the entire time, that's good. Just keep building rides. You have unlimited money. And then rides, of course, like this one, like Crossbones, it's trash. It's a terrible ride. The guests probably won't want to go on it because it has such a low intensity rating. But ultimately, it still gets guests into your park. And that's ultimately what you're trying to do. You're trying to get guests into your park so that they can enjoy themselves and check out every other ride you have to offer. And sometimes you might find you're building more of the same ride. Like, I'm trying to build as many different kinds of rides as possible, but realistically speaking, sometimes you just have to build 50,000 of the same ride. You just might have to. Like the microcoaster, which I've done in previous playthroughs, which I had to do in Gravity Gardens to pull myself out of a really bad hole. I built more of those than I cared to admit, but I had to because it was that or I lose. Sometimes you have to swallow your pride. I don't want to on these times. I want to try and beat it fair, but I'm glad I didn't have to use cheats for it. But I had to use like little gimmicks. So pretty much what I'm trying to do is just make this like really, really good. But now I got the looping coaster now as well, so we can build a couple money makers. Even though there's no money in this level per se, they still, again, they just get guests in the park. So we'll probably build a couple of them, like, I don't know, like over here. Yeah, let's build a couple of them over here. And, darn it, I want to build like that. Right, you just want to build it over here. Quickly get this one done. Open her up. And we're good to go. And of course, you just want to have like a nice little queue line. The guests might not like these ones because the intensity is not like super, super high, but the excitement factor is what contributes to their happiness. So. Some go-karts here too in the meantime. There you go. We're at 600 guests so far, so we just keep building, keep building, keep building. And we're just going to keep building a bunch of different types of coasters here. Like, we can build Shuttle Twist over here too. It's a shuttle coaster. You know, also not concerned about money. It doesn't matter to me how many guests can go on it. Just as long as they're going on it, it's fine. I got quite a few of them. I got Vertex, which I built in the last playthrough. I just built this one last playthrough, so this one too. There's a lot of coasters in one area. As long as you have like an entrance and an exit, guests won't typically get lost. They shouldn't anyway. But then again, they are guests. They're not exactly the greatest. They can play whatever they want. So we'll see. Yeah, the more guests are making their way in now. Vertical Spike is over here, you losers. Vertical Spike is over here. Yeah, it's like 20 guests gotta go to the toilet. So far, no one's saying it's too crowded here. So that's just a big killer. I'm going to kiosk. There's one there already. Put one right here. Yeah, and then of course I just need to get more coasters. So, but in the meantime, I can keep building more. Like Stingray, very sus looking, but it gets the job done. So like Stingray, and then of course there's Turbine. Turbine's great. Shuttle coasters are good for this kind of level because they just get lots of guests in the park. Plus they're easy to build, so that's always nice. There's Turbine. So again, you're practically just making your guests do window shopping, right? While this isn't like, of course, like the ultimate strategy, there's definitely far better people on the RC community who know way more than I do. But ultimately, that's just what you're trying to do. Just get lots of guests in the park, build lots of different rides, and go from there. So, you got Boomerang here too. So again, it's just window shopping. And of course, some coasters like the air-powered one, and we have lots of wacky colors here as well. Air-powered coaster builds a lot of guests in, gets a lot of excitement, so guests will like that. And if you have to at times too, you can build dinky little rides like this one. Like you would just build like this. I don't know if that gets any guests in the park. A ride's a ride. But we're at 692 right now. We're still getting lots of gas, which is great. We could get a log flume in there too. It might not be like amazing, but might as well get one in there. Because again, it builds gas. Roller coasters will be your main focus, but a little variety doesn't hurt us now. And Shimakaze is one I did build. Ultimately, if I am going to put it in the park, I just got to find a good place to put it. Like right here is probably fine. Because this one is so high up in the air, though, you want to make... I would even say for this one, what I should have done is... because the path, the exit is so high in the air. You might find it wise. At least I should have found it wise. Put a no exit sign so guests don't get lost and stuck, and then they get all over the place. Yeah, Powder agrees, that's why she bit me. Alright. And honestly, that's one thing I haven't been doing a lot, is just not putting no exit signs. So I gotta put more of those in. We can start speeding things up here too a little bit. Bunch of rides in one corner. First stage room, of course, just because we're all clumped together. At 1,000. Hairpin coaster. So we got a few of those. Some pretty decent designs here. In particular, there's this one, which came with OpenRCT2. You just have to put that down. And while we're here, also Hawk's Nest too. If you can probably build it, Hawk's Nest would be pretty sick to build. Or blind. thing about Hawk's Nest is that they might not even go on it. Just because it's not super intense, at least I don't think it is. So they'll just chill. And typically you have like intense coasters like that, you want to just have some benches and maybe a trash can or two. I don't know if guests go on rides and they're eating, but I wouldn't want to have that. So yeah, just keep following the seam and just keep having them window shop. I guess we're just slowly pouring in as we're slowly making our way around this area and just adding more and more coasters bit by bit. And we're still getting more in there in the meantime. Oh, Impact. Yeah, that's one I built. Okay. Still can't believe this bird just pooped out in the middle of the stream. Thanks for that, by the way. Totally not appreciated, but whatever. You're just a baby, I guess. But as you can see, you're already a third of our way there. Got face-up cars now. I don't know exactly what that means, but that's good. That means we can just keep building more coasters. So, now we have a lobotomizer here. I think it's... There we go. Yep, just keep that... Oh, God. Keep that number green and just build every new thing they can give you, because we're getting the stand-up twister coaster here now. Now we can build rides like Crush Hour. Crush Hour is a stand-up one. So unfortunately we're missing some scenery, so we're gonna have to make do without it. And maybe with the florist ones too at some point. Those are the other ones you can build for now, but I'm pretty much just building. Yeah, we have Corkscrew too. We can build Corkscrew, classic Corkscrew from RCT1. Going to put the entrance farther away, just that way it makes it easier for them to get to the exit. That was dog shit, sorry about that. Open it up. Benches down. We're getting floorless trains now, which is nice, and now we can build more stand-up coasters. This one from a previous playthrough. This is Upside Down, which I built. I think it was Lucky Lake I built this one. So this is exciting. Now I can build this one. It has a photo section, but not necessarily what we need. Now, we are getting lots of guests in the park. We're almost halfway to our objective already. The biggest worry I have right now is going to be when guests are going to start complaining about crowds. But again, we have a decent distribution with this big path, so If they get lost, they just turn back the other way. They're not going through like 50,000 or 50 paths. So I'm hoping it stays this way. And then we're going to move on and add more of them. So we have lots of them upside down. Lunar Launcher's a good one. Silver Twist, Medusa. Frightmare is pretty good too. The park with the best roller coasters, right? And it's good. We got lots of awards, which means that guests will flock in droves. This one has like a long pathway. Only because I just remembered this now. I'm just going to put this here so you guys can't go here and get themselves further locked into place. But again, we just keep that little green arrow growing and we just keep adding more rides. He's got a reverse free fall as well, which is great because it's very compact as long as you fall. Yep. Going to synchronize, just put it where it is. Alright, we can get a couple of these in here. Now we're slowly peeking out into the middle now, so guests should be still okay with that, but you never know. They'll find a thing. They'll find anything they can to complain. That's just about how guests work in this game. As we see a food stall here, we should just have a couple of these and a trash can. Here to the other one. We should add more of those there. A couple trash cans. We can add some fruit stalls there too. We don't have a seafood still yet, so we'll add one of those. And then we'll add what about lemonade? Is there lemonade still? We do not have a lemonade still. Coffee shop. Oh, we already have one of those. Well, whatever, it's fine. Okay, there we go. And just keep that number growing. Okay, and now as we keep doing that, just keep building more thrill rides. We're just trying to make that number grow. Right, you get another one of these here. Keep that number as high as you possibly can. Dips that will kind of suck, but we have to be ready for it. Some of these designs are insane. And ride's starting to break down now. Okay, got our inverted coaster, which means we can build a couple of these to get started. Now, because we have so many rides in the park, now we're going to start going to the middle, so. Open that up really quick. Good. Coasters. We can still build some more. I just like building the synchronized ones because it gets guests in the park, but ultimately they're small and cheap. Empire Express is a nice, good one to have for this one. pretty good. We're at 2,400 guests already, which is nice. We could probably add a couple more as well. I have Sand Duster. Also that one, which is pretty, it's actually decently intense, but it's very compact. This one's quite nice. Oops. I'm trying to build as many of these as I can. I'm trying to build as many different types as I can, many different designs. Don't bite. Thank you very much. That's not very nice. Don't bite. Bad. Bad, silly bird. Oh, lovely. I guess she just pooped on me again because I told her she's being a bad bird. Thanks, Powder. Oh my goodness. You're going over here. Yeah. We'll take a 2-second adjustment here because someone just pooped on me. Pooping on Dad's not nice. Winds of Apollo now. So again, air power coasters also give lots of gas. Just don't make the pathways and exits like what's I'm looking for here? I have like multiple exits points, if that makes sense. I just have one entry and you're good to go. Like, this is not exactly a dead end because they go to it, they can go back this way, they don't have to go back around. Right? We're just going to keep adding to our network here. Blue Hurricane is broken down. We can probably get this one here too. This one's nice because guests can just walk to it. Alright, so we're slowly just going to build towards the epicenter. Doing good though, getting lots of guests. Just waiting for the next ride. LAM launch coaster. Which is great. We can expect that on the 30th of October. Okay, we can get Force 9 over here. Guess we'll just walk into that one. We have our next ride. We just got the LAM launch coaster, so there's plenty of room for that one. Unfortunately, with this one, we don't have the scenery boost with it, but we can still build a bunch of different designs. So let's say if we were to go over here, I think I could build it here, can I? No, I can't. That's crappy. Okay, it's a bit of a climb, but we can do it. Again, because it's just a long path. Actually, no, that's a one-way out. It's a one-way trip, so benches there. Just gonna stick up there. They can go those 2 benches. Alright, lava launch is nice too. Lava launch is a nice cheap one. I don't know if I can put it somewhere though. I can put it there. Now I'm going to start to worry the guests are going to get a little too crowded. So that's where we have to be careful here. So this is where I'm going to start to worry now that it's getting a little too crowded, because as you can tell, they're going in a big circle now. And there's like lots of guests down. It's only like one-way trip in and around the park. So, while there is an exit point here, we might have to start looking for this to go through. Because at this point it's saying, yeah, now they're saying it's too crowded. So this is where I'm going to start to panic a little bit. So, because as you can tell, they're all going here. But the majority of the guests are in this part over here. So it's a one-way path to there. So what we're going to probably try and do is make a pathway here. That way the guests at least have a way to get through. But don't make too many paths, or else they get... Don't make too many paths, I find, or else they'll get lost all the time. And then once they're lost, it's like, well, this sucks. Well, we did pretty good so far. I mean, we got to like 2,500 before it actually became a concern. So. There, I have like one path there. And of course there's here. It's a lot of hills, right? So. What you might have to do, because this is one big pathway right here, and the guests are going to be all over the place, upset, is you probably have to make a path here that connects to over here. So, I might just do this. I'm hoping this works. I mean, again, it's like my second time doing this today. I don't want to go here because that's going to be a cluster. So I'm going to go here. And hopefully the guests are smart enough to have pathfinding skills that they can just go this way. And some guests have slowly figured it out. You can go this way too. But we'll see. Anyways, we got for vertical drop, so you can build some coasters here, and some coasters here. And because we have a new pathway, we should probably put more of these and more bathrooms. We have like 14 now, so that's pretty good. So we're going to drop coaster now. Synchronized coasters are always fun. Build maybe another one over here. That'll mesh nicely. Big 90. Yeah, that'll be good too. Let's double check honey mechanics and handyman. So we can probably hire more handymen now. Let's see if we can get even 60. We can definitely hire. Oh my god. Where the hell are those mechanics, man? Okay. Well, that's new. I didn't realize they all don't have a location. Why don't you have a location? I thought you would spawn automatically. Weird. Maybe I was over in an area that didn't have like a pathway yet. Okay, that's... Wow. Okay, that was scary. mechanics we got over here? Okay. We're almost at 3,000. Hopefully I fill this. Okay, this is insane. I actually not put down like 20 mechanics. Wow. This mechanics dumb as a rock. I mean, so am I. Okay, that'll do for now. I'll put those guys back later. Okay. There's garbage there, which is not good. I guess I'll put some benches and pathways and stuff here too. These guys are gonna get. Just because they like intense rides doesn't mean they won't throw up. Don't think about it, Powder. Don't do it. She's gonna probably try and bite me again. Okay, Thunder Twist now needs an entryway. If I can ever click on the darn thing. Big 90 also needs entrance and exits. Don't tell me those handymen have been placed. Look how good they have been. The mechanics, however, have not been. Slowly making our way to 3,000. Just keep that number up as best as we can. We're free of financial restrictions for now. How are we doing for rides? We're doing pretty good though so far. I almost feel like I'd have a ride up here almost. Yeah, I feel like I should have a ride up here almost. Okay. Up gradually here. Maybe we built like one every coach so far. Except we built Calamity Mine? We have not. In that case, we should build one. Inverted impulse coaster. Good. We can build lots of those. Again, just keep that number. Keep that number going. Yeah, I don't think the guests are getting too crowded yet. I mean, again, they're still pretty good there. It's just like down here it kind of sucks. But I'm not going to do like the thing here. I don't want to do that. The entryway is always going to be the busiest point in the park. I know guys are going to probably complain and say it's like too crowded, but I mean, you guys in the entryway, move around the park. If they all went around the park, it would be less of a problem. But guests, unfortunately, aren't easy to deal with. So we're just going to wait for the inverted reverse coaster to come in here. And I'll build a couple of those. So we have a circulator, which is great for that. We can probably build that one right here. Turn around. Good. This is probably one of the easiest compact designs you can get in the game. Look at impulsive somewhere. Maybe over here somewhere. If I can find a spot for it. Oh, right here, right here. So there you go. There's your spot. Right there. Window shopping for rides. And then we have loop-de-loop. Different ride design, but or different train design, whatever it was. It should be fine. What are you beaking off about? Why are you so angry all the time? I'm still laughing the fact that I said like, I'm gonna be done this like in like a bit, but I am determined to beat this level in a respectful way that I can be proud of. Now last but not least, we have multi-diver, which I think is exactly like loop-to-loop, but I don't know for sure. We're practically just window shopping here at this point. I don't want to put it there. I think it's going to be a path. Blockade. Aha, right here. That's a great spot. Multi-diver. Good. Good. What's our next ride going to be? Powder, please don't poop on me again. That'd be greatly appreciated. Well, I know it's a roller coaster, just which one? That's the question. Lay down a roller coaster. This is a faulty design, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try that again. Yeah, I always remember this design was like always so faulty. Nobody died in that crash, right? No, it's fine. Oh! Shit. Oh, they did die. And for the first time, I lost gas. Okay, that sucked. That sucked. Okay, I didn't realize it was open. I thought I closed it. Oh, that's not good. We lost that green arrow. We're going to try and get it back, though. We're going to now try to get that back. Now we got to build into the epicenter. Great. This video is going on so well until that happened. Okay, we got the green arrow back. That's good. Damn, I have less than an hour left here, so. Probably time for their vertical drop coaster, too. What's our next coaster? It's a laydown. I already know that. Phantom Spirit. Phantom Spirit's pretty cool. I just think it is. I never actually built it. Ferris Circle, though, we had an accident. So we almost had a perfect playthrough until that happened. That is very inconvenient. And honestly, it kind of sucks. Well, it does suck. I mean, we lost 4 guests. It's never a good time. I feel terrible. I feel like a monster. Please go to the toilet. Where are you guys? Alright, so I gotta build more toilets now. What's our next coaster gonna be? Oops. Save that. We still have like all this space in the middle too, so we're doing pretty well. And again, the arrow is just staying green, which is nice. Okay, cell has been fixed. 60 mechanics should get the job done. 60 handymen should get the job done. Oh yeah, I forgot about you guys. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna worry. Loop-de-loop still hasn't been fixed. I got a mini suspended coaster now too, so I can build one of those. Oh, powder. I don't know why you're attacking my fingers, but you are. Perfect. Nice little area down there. any park in the world had this many coasters, I think it would probably be the best park of all time. Stingray. All my rides are breaking down at the worst time. What's our next ride? Oh, now it's a roller coaster. Which one? If you don't get the Hyper Twister, which really sucks. I make a decision quick before I lose that green arrow. Multi-dimension. Okay. I don't know which one I want to build next. I mean, if I lost the arrow, that's not good. So I gotta build more. If I build more, the arrow always stays where it is. Are you serious? Oops. How are you supposed to get to the ride? That's stupid. That's actually like really stupid. Like what? Alright. Well, that's interesting. That's new. And sometimes you have a little grievances like this, which make no sense whatsoever, but they're in the game. Hey, it's not my fault you bite stuff that's too hot. I told you not to bite it. That's a lot of stuff to do just for one ride. Weird. Anyways, it's built. Multi-dimension coaster is next. Let's build X. Let's build X, shall we? Yeah, we're running out of space though. But it's fine. We will find a way. There we go. This is Thrill Seeker Central, man. More guests are circling throughout the park now, which is nice. It's always a plus. Lots of rides are breaking down too, which kind of suck. I have to build these in the meantime. The exit point is. Oh, it's on the other side. Just gotta keep building rides. Keep building rides. Guess I'll find their way. Suspended swinging coaster. Yeah, that's nice. Definitely see we can build from there. We're almost at 4,000 guests now, so we're doing pretty good. And we just got it. Okay, suspended swinging coaster. We got a few of them. So we got Too Close to the Sun, which I built in a playthrough a while back. And then, where's where you put them? Sorry. I guess we can go over here. Where do I go here? Yeah, it's kind of a mess right now. Yeah, I might as well build over here. I don't remember why I called it that, but I just called it that. Yellow Gats. This one. Guess can't get to the entrance. Park with the most confusing layout. Well, it's not that good. At least I don't think it is. You know what? What do I know? It's not like I'm the one who's riding all the rides. I'm just here. I'm just here for the ride. We're doing good, just one step at a time. Bottomizers down. Put some, oh, I don't need cash, you need toilets. First stage River 2. We don't have nearly enough of those in this park, but it's there. Drink stall over here. And then I'll get a pretzel. Let's get pretzel. Alright, what's our next ride? I think that's it for coasters, so now we're getting gentle rides. So now I just keep building coasters, I guess. Not that confusing of a layout, but anyways. Oh, are we gonna do that? Just keep building more coasters and get them in your park. Yeah, we got this one too, Soul Stealer. Soul Stealer is also pretty nice. Powder, you're attacking my fingers again. Why, might I ask you, what drove you to such madness? Gotta keep that number going. I think this has been like almost an hour and a half now. So 7-hour stream today. My goodness, that's insane. I think I'm in a good mood today, but I just want to beat this level and get it over with. Now we're just gonna finish off by just building a bunch of more little coasters, and we'll call it a day there. So let's get our finish off the little shuttle ones because we did all we could building as many different coasters as we can. Oh, we already have a shuttle up already. That's not bad. We never got the stand-up coaster, which is interesting. Alright, we have Cobra too. We haven't built Cobra yet. Oh boy, we got a merry-go-round. Screw it, we'll build one of those too. Okay. Guess you're going to length the queues in the park. Moneymaker A, really? No, that can't be it. Oh, big twister. There. Problem solved. Oh, we're finally losing that arrow again. That's not good. We lost that arrow. Here, Powder. Big another shuttle twist in there too, because screw it, why not? Thank you. Oh, thanks for gifting the sub. Appreciate it. I'm still learning what all those sounds are on Twitch. Okay, we're like 350 away. I don't want to lose sight now. Let's just keep spamming these little shuttle coasters and get our guests in the park. Build a merry-go-round too, because why not? I know, Powder. Oh, sweet. Well, thank you for gifting subs. Appreciate it. Where am I going here? Oh, we want thrill rides. We haven't got our roto drop yet, which we should do as well. I guess they're coming back. It's good. So next ride, the roto drop, I think is what it is. We're getting pretty good. Enterprise. I know, Powder. What are we doing? No, stop biting Dad. Our Enterprise here, now we're just going to go in full turbo mode just to get this done. And thanks for pooping on me once again, Powder. Your services are always appreciated. Stop doing that. You never learn, do you? That's not very nice. You're bullying your own dad. Unbelievable. Powder doesn't give a damn, though. She doesn't give a shit about me. See? She even agrees. Let's get that roto drop in here. We're almost there. The end is in sight. Come on, roto drop. Where are you? Oh no, the arrow started. The arrow went away. Build a couple more of those. Just for shits and giggles, I'll build a couple more. There we go. Doing pretty good though. Yep. Guess we're slowly going up, or they're leaving. And that's it. And we, you know what? We did even better than last time. So that's it. That's Extreme Heights. Second time did way better than the first time. This time didn't take 2 hours of your time. I think it was an hour and a half. Sorry about that, but we're done. We're never doing this again. We learned our lessons from last time. I'm gonna save this here. And yeah, I just really wanted just to beat this one before I sign off for the day, because it really just left a sour taste in my throat. Like, that's how we're gonna finish today? Not happening. So that's Extreme Heights. We did it. 4,500 guests. Just keep building, 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 and have a nice little floor plan. But things go a lot smoother when you have a strategy in mind. So we did it. We have beat Extreme Heights. That means we only have 3 or 4 scenarios left to complete for the original RCT2, and then we'll get into the real parks before we get into the expansions. But that's awesome. So let's take a look here. Did very well today. Yeah, we got it. Airfield, Ghost Town, Fungus Woods, Ripple Stone left. Then we'll get to the real ones. The extra ones, and I'll move on. That being said, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. It's a big stream. We did 6 hours the first time, hour and a half the second time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you all, and of course, thank you again for your support and getting into affiliate. I hope I can keep entertaining all of you. Love you all so much. We will see you soon. Have a great rest of your day. And Powder says bye to you. All right, take care, everyone. We'll see you next time for the next episode. Take care.